Alright. I always like to, because I edit my streams now, I always like to give it a minute before I start talking again. I'm not actually too certain where we left off. I know we have Agus now. It has actually been a while since we played. So, give me a brief moment to look over everything. So we have the Empress, which makes sense, because, I have max intelligence now, so now we're able to start hanging out with Misuru. I have Matador for strength. Sati for the Magician. Kushin for Fortune. I have Baphomet. Mothman for the Hermit. Oni for Chariot. Justice. I'm technically finished the Emperor, so I don't really need that one. Illigor for the Tower. Satana. Star. Yamada no Orochi. Yamada no Orochi. There we go. For the Moon. Alright, so persona-wise, we're looking pretty fucking based. For quests, we have none currently, no missing people. Social links. We finished the Emperor, almost finished the classmate, haven't started the old couple. Track team's almost done. Treasures at 6. We're pretty close to the Hermit, which is nice. Barely touched the Art Club. I have a lot of trouble with the Strength one. I feel like the Strength one is very slow to level up. We finished Mayako. Death levels up on its own. Just barely started that one. Might start doing this one more. And the Gourmet King just sucks. I actually, like, hate the Gourmet King. Let's check the map out. So I can either talk to the Emperor tonight, or not the Emperor, the Tower, or work on, getting more skills with Agus. Because I'm pretty sure I'm max intelligence and charm right now. Yeah, so it's courage that I need to level up. Oh, that means I need to get, I need to get a new lover's persona. That's something I don't have. Oh god, I don't know what I want to do. You know, I'll have plenty of time later on, actually, to hang out with, the friends. I'll probably go meet the monk. Wrong place. Amazing. I've got a few things I'd like to find, too. Maybe I should ask her. I lost the ring in my room, and the fortune teller couldn't find it. But when I asked Mama, she told me where it was on the first try. I couldn't believe my eyes when I found it. It felt like a dream. I heard it's almost time for summer festival. Damn it, I don't have anyone to go with. Oh well, I'll find someone. Alright, there you are, you old bastard. Oh, you. Mistasu seems to be drinking by himself. Huh, what a strange kid.
I was just thinking you might show up. Here you are. Hey, don't get the wrong idea, kid. It's not like I was looking forward to seeing you. Anyway, what's the deal with your hair, kid?
Give the bald look a try. Yeah, I will never fucking go bald. I grow way too much hair to actually grow bald. Yeah, that might look cool.
You got a good attitude, kid. You do get what I'm saying, don't you? I'm not talking about fashion here, you know. I'm saying you'd be better off without your hair. Oh, sure, you're young and good-looking now, but just you wait. I mean, look at me. I'm old and ugly. My cheeks sag like a damn bulldog. That's life, kid. People get old. Someday you'll be just like me. One day in the future, you'll see your mug in the mirror and think, damn, I was handsome back in the day. Here's a little trick so you don't lose hope in the future. Just don't expect nothing. Simple, huh? That way you won't ever be disappointed. You're gonna lose your hair eventually, kid, so why bother with it now? Bald is beautiful. You just wake up in the morning and go. No fuss. You'll need a hat for the winter, but I say go for it. I'll spot you money for a shave and some clippers if you're short.
I saw through Matatsu's harsh words and felt this kindness. I mean, it wasn't really harsh. It was just... That felt like just making jokes, more than anything.
What, is all my talking putting you to sleep? Well, you can't sleep here, kid. Go home and rest in your own bed.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
Oh, probably someone traveling in the Tartarus.
To inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus.
Yep.
This time, I believe. Please swiftly and safely conduct a search and rescue. Goodbye now.
And we only have 3 days for the full moon, so we're definitely gonna have to do this one, like, right now. Summer vacation continues. Oh yeah, it is summer vacation. I can even hang out with, like, half my classmates now.
Leader.
There's something you should know regarding my persona. It seems my persona excels in endurance. Basic attacks will do little against me. In other words, I am a tough guy. Last month's operation didn't go smoothly because the enemy behaved unexpectedly. So I'm doing some visualization training and exercises to ensure that doesn't happen again. I'll do my best to support everyone.
By the way,
I thought you'd like to know, Koromaru's condition seems to be improving. Glad to hear it.
precisely.
Yes, he may have the diminutive figure, but he's but he's a fighter. I hope I said that right. I don't think I've ever seen that word. We would do well to learn from his example and stay vigilant in our own endeavors. Junpei is in quite high spirits, huh? Maybe he just doesn't want to lose to Koromaru. Well, I certainly understand that feeling. I don't like the idea of some dog swooping in and hogging all of our glory. If you're heading to Tartarus, I'll join you. I want to go wild tonight. Where even is Junpei? It doesn't even look like he's here. Alright, Alright, so all we got going on is the moon. Yeah, we might as well just hang out with him. It's like one of the only social links you can really hang out with outside of school. We're pretty low money-wise, so maybe going to Tartarus tonight isn't a bad idea. Sometimes that girl over there who's stalking me loses my trail. I don't know why, but I get anxious when that happens. Wait a sec, am I obsessed with her too? Did you just see that? Look at that guy over there. He just spit his gum into the fountain. So disgusting. What is he thinking? Don't those kids look strange? The one near the clubhouse? Is he from Gekukan? They look sort of slack and unmoving. Is he being lazy since it's summer vacation? One of the women in my neighborhood has a kid who goes to Gekukan. But she's energetic and sweet. Very different from those kids. Come on, we can't let Koamaru beat us. Let's go to Tartarus, man. Munch munch burp. Hey, Katsuri-kun. Wondering about my clothes? Well, you see, the reason I wear a screw uniform is... it's hard to find something that'll fit. Anyway, want to go for a bite somewhere? My poor stomach has been crying for a while. Sure, buddy. I don't really want to, but I have to. Wonderful, my gourmet friend. Our culinary adventure continues. Today we'll be going to Wakatsu. There's something for everyone on the menu.
So for lunch, I had a melon pan, then a katsu sandwich. Then an age pan, a kane pan, a yakisoba pan, apple strudel, another age pan. But I gotta have my rice, too. I think that might have been too many carbs. Today, a girl in my class asked me, "Who's that cute guy you went to Umiyushi with?" She wanted me to introduce you to so you could eat lunch together. Without me.
I feel like every one of this guy's, like,
You.
social links is just him talking about how he's, like, on the verge of shitting himself.
Everything. But once we're dead, we'll all just be bones. You can't tell a handsome skeleton from an ugly one. Not again. Why do my memories make me so damn hungry? Hey waiter, another tonkatsu special. While we wait for the food, let me share a little Senryu poem I wrote. He who cuts you is no friend, but he who cuts you, flavor until the end. Huh? Oh. Oh! My stomach! Emergency! Whew.
I really don't know what it is with the moon arcanas being absolute shitters.
Away? Oh boy.
Did you eat too much? Are you feeling sick?
No, I'm fine. No worries. Everything's good and normal over here. Except for my weight, that is. Ah! Gourmet King shouldn't say things like that. I didn't mean to be so crass.
Hey, you're just speaking the truth, man. You a chunky boy.
I keep saying toilet. Sorry.
I can tell Sumitsu's trying to be considerate of me. Yeah, by talking about the toilet and how this man needs to shit in his pants every time.
Okay, enough of that. Let's shovel that food down. We have to eat every chance we get. Because once we're dead, all we'll be eating is dust. You know, just like my little brother.
Well, I was a little fucked up. Context, I don't remember if he says it or not, but his little brother's dead.
Welcome back.
Hi, how was your day? There will be a full moon on Thursday. I'm sure some kind of shadow will show up. It's coming up quickly, so please make sure you're fully prepared. Oh, tea time with Mitsuru? I'm pretty sure I've already done, all the tea shit with Mitsuru. I mean, it doesn't matter, because we need to go to Tartarus anyways.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Keiji, may I have a moment of your time? Tartarus appears to have a special little guest today. In between its jaws, it clenches a fragment that emits a curious blue light. Should your curiosity get the best of you, perhaps it'd be best to pay this guest a visit. I believe it will likely be on the 32nd, or, yeah, I'm fucking stupid, 72nd floor. 72. Well, off you go.
Good day.
Alright, about the missing people.
I can sense a presence.
I sense someone. There seems to be a human present within Tartarus between floors 78 and 81. It would be best... Alright, so...
Yes.
we'll start at... Oh, it's a feline guest?
Very well.
I forgot that occasionally cats will walk into Tartarus, too. Alright, so Yukari, Mitsuru... And I guess we'll go Agus. Keep everyone all rounded. Start from this floor. I'm getting a faint reading of a person. It could be one of the people who got lost in here. It's too far for me to pinpoint their location. They seem to be on a much higher floor.
Commencing exploration.
Oh, I forgot that I gave Mitsuru the maid outfit. I thought I switched off of that.
Oh, hey. All clear to proceed. There's a shadow. It's our chance to go first.
Alright, these ones are weak to piercing.
Well executed. I'm Red. Taking no prisoners. Critical hit.
Alright, we'll take the yen.
Mission complete. We beat them to a pulp, as they say.
A shadow. What will you do?
No, Agus, you're like right on top of it. Oh, hey, there's a Twilight fragment right there. These ones are weak to physical. Do I have... Oh, I do have one. Swift Strikes. Oni?
Our leader took one out.
Never mind.
I've already scanned this one.
I'll go with Oni.
Well executed.
Get ready.
Initiative. Target free.
Sorry if I keep messing up. I gotta get re-familiar with the buttons.
That was a spectacular finish. Is that... The situation is favorable. No hit down.
I'll go with
Oh, is it just weak to all physical moves? Damn. I'm feeling pretty goated right now. We're at like a really good point in the game where we have like a lot of really good like Persona builds.
Spectacular finish.
I think I got a Persona of like every type too. So I got physical and piercing on this one. This one's more just like a healer. Got some physical and electric, fire, wind, light, dark, fire, light, ice. Yeah, I got pretty much like everything that I'm gonna need.
Stairs.
Alright, that's all there was on this floor.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Hold on. My brother just sent me a message. I don't know. I got like 2 fucking people messaging me now that I started stream. my brother sent me a picture of one of our old friends from high school.
A one-way teleporter is nearby.
We can't tell if this dude is actually like being legitimate or if he's just like shit posting.
Looks like you're the only guy on the team.
But he like purposely says the most offensive shit on Facebook sometimes.
Preparing to analyze. Looks like the enemy's weak to light.
And like neither one of us really remember him being like that at all in high school.
Perfect. Just what we hoped for.
Shadow spotted. What's the plan?
Well, in fairness, I guess a lot of the people I used to go to school with are just insanely fucking unhinged.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time. My enemy knocked out my game.
What to do?
That's a enemy down.
I want to use Oni.
Well, I annotated.
I feel like every month or so, like a lot of the people that I used to go with high school with, I either see some sort of like obituary for them, or them getting fucking arrested. Which really doesn't surprise me, because I feel like my grade was one of the dumbest.
Perfect. Just what we hoped for.
Hey, doesn't that chest look kind of...
I can open it. I have 28 fragments. That's not too bad. I normally save the incense for, like, late-game personas. I'm getting a faint reading of a living thing. It could be a person, so please try to look for them. It's an orange kitty like my boy Beans!
All systems are go.
There's a shadow.
The situation's favorable. Setting up. It'll take a little more time. Well executed.
Well, that was a waste of points.
Excellent choice. I'm ready. Persona. The enemy's
I feel like my accuracy the past couple of times we played this game has been kind of shit with certain characters.
out of my sight. Perfect coordination.
You know, I was gonna take it off, but the maid outfit, Mitsuru, actually does look kind of cool.
As they say.
I got Yukari with her winter attire on, because I think that's like her best clothing. That's the end. Let's go down this way first.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
Money, money, money. Ah, gah, 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 gah. Not a robot AI challenging you.
So this is where the
I'm
stars
not a phantom. My voice is finally getting better.
Looks like fire will work great.
I have been like dying for the past couple of days.
Well executed, Ibis. Missed. This should end it. We did it!
We're probably not going to be getting any levels out of this, so I'm just going to keep going for money. There's a cat that looks pretty nonchalant. Huh? There's a kitty in a place like this. Anyway, we need to protect it. Please come back to the entrance immediately. Nope, asking for an escort. In that case, please stand by until an escort arrives at your location. And that's my cue. Hang tight. Alright, I'm here. Let me take care of this. You get going. The cat offered me something it was holding in its mouth. Maybe it's a thank you gift. It's a bit damp, but I think I can still use it. 3 Twilight Fragments.
Yes.
Don't worry, we'll keep the kitty safe at the entrance until you decide to leave for the night. So you can keep exploring if you want. Fucking, Dixie does that a lot, too. Dixie has, like, a really bad drooling problem. But, I mean, she's also an old cat. She's, like, 11 or 12.
There's a shadow.
I'm surprised her, teeth haven't started falling out yet.
The situation is favorable. Here we go. There. Ready to finish this. Target is done. I did. I guess.
Well executed, Aegis.
Maximum firepower.
You know, honestly, just keep giving me these, like, personas, or these shadows weak to, physical damage. Can save so much special points. Increases social stat growth on the next day you do a daily activity. It's not that amazing, but I'll take it.
Oh, pretty well. Do you think this layout has some sort of purpose?
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
Ugh. I fucking whiffed that one so hard. Good thing it's scared of me.
This is an opportunity. We've got to get back.
Shall I move to strike?
Don't hold anything back. How about this? As your angel does
I think Agus might actually have a,
I'll show you my power.
yeah, she has Swift Strikes.
Only 2 targets remain. 2 enemies.
Bro, what the fuck, man? Like, yeah, the accuracy has just been so dog shit lately. Get him, Oni.
That about does it.
It's over.
No shadows detected.
Alright then, moving on.
Kind of weird I didn't get a pull for that.
A staircase.
I actually, I really like the way that the pulls work in Persona 4.
We've got the initiative. They don't seem very strong.
Oh, weak to dark. My boy Baphomet. But yeah, I normally save the instance for, like, the later game Personas. The ones that, like, I'm actually gonna want on my team. I'll just take the health. The XP's not really gonna do much.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
Have you gotten used to dorm life? Took me a while to adjust too.
Because currently I'd say we're honestly, like, over-leveled. Fucking stop moving, bastard.
I don't miss my chance. Take it down if you can.
This will do the trick.
Yeah, let's charm it. Oh, shit.
Don't dodge it. I'll get it next time.
Alright, we're just gonna... we're just gonna pop an ult on this bad boy.
Well executed.
No, let's not do the scout.
Careful. The enemy's nearby. We have the advantage. They won't know it hit them.
But yeah, now that I know that Metaphor is on Game Pass, I kind of want to, I kind of want to play Metaphor now, and then we'll go to Persona 4. I hope I end up liking the game. I tried branching off a little bit with the Persona series. I had tried playing Shin Megami before. I just wasn't really too interested in it. Because I played the remake of Nocturne when that came out to PS4. Like, it wasn't terrible, but it was really hard to find my way around. I feel like the game really didn't, like, explain things overly well, and so I was just getting constantly lost. It was like one of the... It was one of those games where I unironically could not beat without some sort of walkthrough.
Here he goes again, teaching Agus more useless stuff. We have the advantage. Go first. 2 enemies. You can take them.
Is, I was gonna say Death Snake is at max level.
I'll take it from here. What's the plan? Go for it. Confessaletta! This is amazing! That was amazing! Here we come!
It's all ogre now.
Crushing victory.
We beat them to a pulp, as they say.
But yeah, I'll probably end up buying the Persona games on Xbox. I mean, they're probably super cheap. I imagine, like, each version of the games are probably, like, only 20 bucks.
I'll start preparing the analysis.
I'll hit them where it hurts. Confessaletta!
As you like, as expected. One enemy down.
I can handle it. Let's change tack.
What to do?
I've debated playing the, getting the PSP version to play on stream. Alright, I'm gonna have to switch the Agus over, or after, so I can hit that other guy. Oh wait, no, I could've just used power, actually. Oh well, I'll switch to Agus anyways.
Well executed, Agus.
Forward. Ammunition loaded. Enemy signal destroyed. Mission complete.
The Persona 3 Reloaded is probably like one of my current favorite Persona games. But in terms of the story, I do actually really like Persona 4 quite a bit. I think the whole concept of like the murder mystery and stuff is really cool.
That teleporter can take us to the entrance. Try to remember where it is.
Because like the main plot for Persona 4 is interesting. It's just the branching like subplots and like a lot of the
Treasure chest.
events with like the friends and stuff I think could have gone a lot better.
Excellent.
We have the advantage.
The group
What's the
will
plan?
fall, but you'll be okay. Here, how about this?
earlier, it did the little, like, cut-in of, like, the whole eye shit, where their eyes are glowing when they, like, down a, persona or something. Or a shadow. But, like, I guess Nox will down every single one of those, and for some reason it doesn't pop up.
I've learned a new skill.
I don't know, it just makes her feel, like, less badass in a way. We'll get rid of Bufu for Ice Break.
That was excellent leadership.
Oh, another one of these dog shit viewer bots. Banned. For being a little fucking beta bitch boy. Not that it fucking matters, these stupid ass bots are gonna come back no matter what. No, that's not what I want. Game, can you fucking stop? Medium chance to confuse all foes. Medium chance to distress all foes. Honestly, I'd rather replace, Yuri Sound. I think distress is actually kind of useless. Confusion definitely seems like it has more use than, distress. Speaking of that, isn't there supposed to be, like, a, I think this might just be for stuff that we learn in-game. Yeah, because is there a thing for status effects? So there's shock and freeze. Shock makes you unable to move. Freeze, unable to move. Landing a physical attack will result in a critical hit. Charm, attack allies or buff/heal enemies at random. Confuse, store away money or use an item randomly. Poison, take damage after each turn. Cannot recover naturally, so a skill or item will be used. Rage, attack increases while defense and accuracy decrease. Distress, attack decreases, will be unable to evade. Fear, high chance of ignoring commands, may try to escape battle unprompted. Down and dizzy. Unable to move, will take critical hits more often. So it just makes you unable to evade. I don't know, it still just seems like confusion is better. Just from personal preference.
Initializing combat mode.
I mean, I guess realistically, I'm never gonna use a Ice Break. So I could also just totally, just take off Ice Break for that.
It is time. Now, select the enemy. 2 enemies remaining. Target destroyed. Requesting dismissal. I guess.
Alright, let's switch over to Nope Rope.
Well executed.
Perfect. Just what we hoped for.
A shadow.
No, it's one of these larger areas.
We've caught them by surprise.
Summoning. Persona. That's the last one.
Well executed, Igus.
Taking no prisoners. Ammunition. Weapons free. Enemy signal destroyed.
Blaze Brooch. Is that the one that just increases fire damage? Or reduces fire damage, medium. Who is... Is there anyone that's actually weak to fire? Or wait, it's Masuru, isn't it? That might not be too bad, then. I need to start using other bands besides just the ones to increase special points. Because honestly, like, just having 20 extra special points is not going to make that much of a difference. Should probably start including Yukari so she can actually, like, build up her ult.
We beat them to a pulp, as they say.
Oh, this one better be good. It takes 2. Well, Yukari got some sort of upgrade. And we got the clock to spawn.
Enemy spotted. Awaiting orders.
That metal sound kind of reminds me of the stepping sound effect in Resident Evil 3. Whenever Jill Valentine's like running over the like catwalks and stuff. Part of me kind of wants to replay the older Resident Evil games again.
Pretty well.
I've already played them on the channel, but I want to like I've seen streams of people using like randomizers for the older games. I think that would be kind of interesting. I need to actually finish up my randomizer series for Res 4. Because I downloaded Res 4 with the randomizer, but never ended up actually like finishing it.
Covered everything on this floor. Should we move on?
I like when the drop rates and like the like the weapons are randomized. I don't like when the stats are randomized, and I think that's the biggest issue I had. Was for some reason they randomized the fucking stats of like some of the guns. So like the shotgun, the like base game shotgun only had like 2 shells that it could use, but then the attack was like huge. I don't know, I don't really care for that much.
Welcome back.
So next time I play Res 4, I'll probably try to find a different randomizer that's not gonna mess with the weapon stats.
All systems are go. There's a shadow. Let's go. What's the plan? Go for it. Professor Leia. No. Kirito has attacked just now. May I? 2 enemies. Yes, nicely done, Tatsuba. Here we go. Now you're finished. See ya.
I think it's basically confirmed now that
This I can fight.
a Persona 4 remake is going to happen, though.
Good. This will make me more effective in battle.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that move.
We beat them to a pulp, as they say.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much confirmed that Persona 4 remake is coming, because the voice actor who used to do Yosuke in the OG game basically just went online and said that he's not going to be in the new one. Kind of just like hinting that there is one coming. Which I feel like everyone knew. They're probably going to remaster a lot of the older games before
Detected nearby.
ever working on like a Persona 6 or something. Because like Persona 5 is so good. Like, how do you really...
I think about
how do you really move past
it's
Persona
all
5 at this point? It's gonna be a really tough game to top.
Please be careful.
There's also that Persona gacha game that's coming out, the Phantom X.
Shall I move to strike?
I'm actually low-key kind of excited for that game.
That didn't work.
Oh, resist ice.
I'll show you my power.
You're on a roll.
Initiative. Weapons free.
You're freaking goofy, kid.
Damage inflicted.
Wait, how'd I get knocked down? Is
Should I scan on this enemy?
What to do?
is Mothman weak to ice? Oh, it is. Shit.
Welcome me.
I thought it was just weak to piercing.
We beat them to
But yeah, my plan right now for stream is we'll probably play Persona 3 for a couple of hours. And then if we start getting bored later on, we can switch over to doing more Walking Dead.
The enemy is strong.
Follow my lead.
Go with
Stay on guard.
Mothman.
Mothman!
Get ready.
My goofy little Mothman. Well, we're in the same position we were in last time.
Eureka-senpai, that was a beautiful dash.
Nicely done,
Knock
Hakuba.
one down. I guess it's frozen in place. How about this?
Mothman.
All enemies defeated. Good work out there.
I found a second shoe for my cat boots. It was under the bed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how I
I guess I'll take the item.
We have seized victory. Let us proceed. Oh, can we go up those?
When we reach Persona 5, I can technically play that game on PC, because I do have it on my Steam. I don't really know if I want to play it on Steam, though. Well, honey. Okay, what do you want me to do about it?
All right, let's get going.
Okay, so watch on your phone.
In my personal life.
It's
But
dead.
right now,
Charge it.
exploring the tower is my top priority.
I've driven a bedroom and the charger is too teeny tiny for it.
It's because the charger's right here, honey.
I won't have my surge of power. Be careful.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Then find somewhere to plug it.
Huh.
It's like go find somewhere.
Go for an electric shock.
Alright, I should really switch this persona since this guy has, like, moves that I am weak to. And there's probably other personas that I can be given this XP to.
The enemy was on a roll. It's my turn now. Yukari turns back up. Time for some payback. They won't lose. Thank you very much.
This will do the trick.
There we go.
And of course I get fucking frozen again.
Just hold on until you warm up. All enemies defeated. Good work out there.
All right, let's be on our way.
But yeah, my throat is still a little sore. But this is definitely, like, the best that it's been in a couple of days.
This is our opportunity. This energy. I think they can use it now. Focus.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
Head this away.
I know the little brat wanted my phone, but my phone is already on, like, the verge of death as it is.
Laser Pepsi's attack just knocked down 2 enemies.
So it would really just be useless giving her my phone.
What to do?
I had 2 chargers, but I can't fucking find the other one now. And of course, because Nintendo is such greedy fucking bastards, like, even though the charger for the Nintendo Switch is the same that my phone takes, my phone doesn't recognize the cord at all, so I can't charge it with the Nintendo Switch charger.
Just what we hoped for.
It is, like, actually fucking stupid. I hate Nintendo as a company so much. I really wish people would just stop buying Nintendo consoles. But I can't really expect people to use common sense anymore. It's the same thing that I hate with, like, Call of Duty players. Call of Duty players constantly bitch about every game being the same, or every year the game gets worse and worse, and yet they still keep fucking buying them.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
People just don't seem to realize that if you just don't engage and you don't actively keep buying shit that you don't like, then maybe they'll stop doing it. It's a crazy concept.
No building in this country has that many floors.
I don't like the idea that this tower has broken some kind of record.
Because I haven't played a Call of Duty game in years because I think all the recent Call of Duty games just suck.
Don't do this.
I mean, I played Black Ops 6 for maybe like a week with some of my friends, and that was like the extent of getting back into Call of Duty for me. All it took was a week until I was sick of the series again. I didn't even actually finish the story either. I got so fucking bored of the game. Getting a little bit chilly. I'm gonna cover my legs with my blanket. Alright, stop trying to fucking scout ahead. Fucking cords are getting all tangled. Alright, there we go.
There's a shadow.
Well, it's been hot again here, because I went on my daughter's field trip yesterday. Which fucking sucked, by the way. I was actually, like, livid during that field trip.
I'll hit them where it hurts. Do it.
Her field trip was going to, like a wildlife refuge. I've gone there a couple times before. The place is actually, like, it's pretty nice. We were supposed to go on, like, a nature walk, and this guy was supposed to, like, you know, I was assuming he was just gonna point out stuff, like, here and there. Like, maybe point out some animals or, like, animal tracks or something. No, this fucking dude would literally... He walked for, like, 1 minute. He would stop and then yap for 10. It was actually, like, infuriating. It got so bad to the point that I honestly just, like, me and Alice just broke off and just started walking on our own. We did our own thing. Which, I mean, none of the teachers even complained when we just, like, broke away from the group or just sat down to eat lunch by ourselves. It was fucking miserable.
Excellent. We have the advantage.
It'll take a little more time.
I'm ready. I'll show you.
Thankfully, it wasn't, like, too hot out that day. It was just, like, an awful experience, though.
It's your turn.
Like, when they called the field trip going on a nature walk, you know, the one thing that I want to do is actually go for a walk. We didn't even get that far into the trail. It was just a non-stop yap fest with this fucking dude, and him just trying to, like, crack jokes and be funny. Try to make a bunch of like, little 4-year-olds laugh. It was just so boring. Alice was getting irritated with it all because we weren't moving. I was getting extremely irritated because my autistic ass needs to keep stimulated and moving.
We've got the advantage. Don't hold anything back. There. Yukari-san, knock one down.
Nicely done, Takuma. I'm ready to go.
Ready to switch in. Take the initiative. Summoning. Place. Move out. Just one target remaining. I just took out 3. It is time. Requesting the switch.
It's like, I understand that it's for children, but you don't have to make the field trip, like, fucking miserable. There is adults and people that are gonna be there, too. Like, at least make the trip a little bit more bearable.
Perfect. Just look.
Energy. I think I can use it now.
Oh, so I don't know if I brought this up last stream, but the name for the channel has changed. I've been wanting to change the name on the channel for a while now. Just because I feel like the Kodak the Bear never really fit. I don't want to get too much into it again, just because I feel like a lot of the times I just repeat the same conversations over and over.
Fully explored.
But yeah, I originally just wanted the name to be Kodak, just because it was a reference to a video game that I played.
Let's not pass it up.
So I kind of just switched it over to Kodak Plays TTV. Eventually I'm going to switch a lot of the other pages to that, like the YouTube. I might keep my social medias the same. Because the only thing that stopped me from changing it was mainly just because Kodak the Bear was kind of like sentimental in a way. Because I created that username back when I was like 13 years old. And that was like the only thing really stopping me from changing it. Was just sentiments.
They won't know it hit them.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
And there's the ladder. That didn't work. Dorito can play the
Time to
test
shift.
of two enemies.
What to do?
But honestly, now that it's changed, I'm pretty happy about it.
Excellent.
Get ready.
Social link bonuses received during Persona fusions will increase. So the only thing that really means is when fusing personas, I get like an extra XP if it's a persona that I have like a good social link with.
Well,
Which we did level up, so I maybe have like 1 or 2 new personas I can make.
this time, they won't know it hit them.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
And there's the ladder. That didn't work. Dorito can play the
Time to
test of
shift.
two enemies.
I'll go with.
The enemy
Let's do it.
This I can fight even better.
Why do I feel like Yukari leveled up so much faster than everyone else?
We beat them to a pulp, as they say.
I just barely gave her the extra level ups too by using the clock, and she beat like everyone else to the XP race.
Don't burn yourself out.
I don't know how the fuck
You
that
need to
happens.
take a breather sometimes.
Actually, yeah, I think she's ahead of me right now. Yeah, she is. How the fuck did Yukari get ahead of me in XP? Unless every character just requires, like, different levels of XP.
It's weak to slashing, so it's will do
Now's the
massive
time.
damage.
Nicely done,
Dorito
Tabitha.
knocks one down.
That's, like, actually kind of crazy.
Now's the time to strike. I'm ready.
How about this?
I'll hit them where it hurts.
I'll show you. One more.
I'll go with.
Just trying to replenish some of Mitsuru's special points.
Let's do it.
I think on my Magician persona, I actually have a... Oh, I thought I gave her the ability where I get more points from, like, draining. Or did I give that to someone else? Huh, never mind. I thought I gave that to somebody. Well, you know, a bead's not terrible. It's just a full health recovery. I don't think it was worth 2 Twilight Fragments, but... I think I'm actually going to be able to 100% this game this time.
I'll be able to scan the enemy soon. I have to do this. Help me. No way. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Did she seriously miss all the fucking enemies that were weak to wind?
Let's change that.
What to do?
The enemy, you're on your own.
I haven't seen any gameplay of,
Oh, pretty well.
like, I obviously know of Metaphor, but I haven't seen any gameplay of this. I don't know if it's, like, summoning creatures to fight, kind of like Persona, or if it's more like Shin Megami, where, you can have, like, creatures fight alongside you, and then, like, your character is the one with the powers.
I can take over anytime.
You take it from here.
What to do?
Because most people, from what I've heard about Metaphor, kind of just call it like a... They've pretty much just called it like a fantasy Persona. So maybe it is using other creatures for fighting. Or spirits, or whatever you want to refer to it as.
Or before?
Have we done this door, or is this a new one? Oh, looks like this is a new one.
Let's do this.
This will be no problem at all.
It's weak to fire. Mothman!
Well executed. We've already scanned this one. And again.
Oh, it's this annoying one that just fucking poisons you.
Been poisoned. Do you have an antidote?
Oh, that's right, you can't use your ability when, under a status effect.
Hit them where it hurts.
Hit this alert. Summoning. There. Damage inflicted.
I'll go with. Come, Persona.
That's a win for the team.
All right.
Good job, everyone. Oh, hello.
I'm so glad that, poison is such, like, a rare element in this game, because it is so annoying to deal with. And that has given us, yep. Now we can see the map. The map of this floor and the floor above.
We've caught them by surprise.
Well executed.
We caught them lacking. Power!
This
Nicely done,
will knock
Takeba.
one down.
You call?
Come on ahead.
Taking charge. I'll hit them where it hurts. Go for it. Confess
Honestly, that multi-hitting light skill is kind of good.
We beat them to a pulp.
I do need to focus a little bit on grabbing some good skills, too. In case I have a persona that, doesn't learn them naturally.
They won't know it hit them. Focus.
What to do?
Because some of the personas later on definitely make you kind of, like, scratch your head a bit. Like, why don't they learn this specific move that would actually be really helpful for them?
This will do the trick.
I'll show you. That didn't work.
This is... I'll slice you to pieces. Ammunition low. Executed. Crushing victory.
We beat them to a pulp, as they say.
Oh, okay, that's the one where we came from. I was like, is there another door?
Object of value located. Uh-huh.
There's another person nearby on the 84th floor.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Come on, there you go. Turn around, buddy.
The situation is favorable. Two enemies. You can take them.
What's the plan here? Go for it. Pass a layup.
I'll go with. Baphomet!
Activating. Palladium. Taking no prisoners.
Now I finish you.
Critical hit.
Fire boost might actually not be too bad.
They are finished. That was a spectacular finish. I knew it. The higher we go, the stronger the shadows get.
That makes sense. I guess we just have to get stronger too.
Yeah, makes sense. No fucking kidding, Fuka. Like, that wasn't something we established a long time ago.
We don't see that kind of chest often. Let's not...
Beast leggings again. Honestly, who at this point doesn't have the beast leggings? I know, Agus can't wear them. There's no other female characters, so yeah, I guess we just have another pair of beast leggings.
We'll be able to kill the enemy soon. It's starting to knock one down. It's starting to knock one down.
Oh,
There's a weakness.
Alright, I don't know why I didn't, flip over to the next one. Alright, good thing Mitsuru saved us there.
Now I finish you. Out of my sight. Crushing victory.
We beat them to a pulp.
Every time I see that persona, it reminds me that there's a Sun Arcana, but this dude literally has not shown up. He must be, like, glitched or something, because I actually have, like, no idea where the hell he is.
Keep your eyes peeled.
The only thing I know is that he's supposed to be available on Sundays.
It's dangerous. Stay on guard.
Nicely done, Takaba.
Well, we immediately learned what his weakness is.
I'm ready. How about this? Nicely done, I get. All squadrons, forward. Ammunition, weapons free.
Oni!
That was a spectacular finish. I am equipped with several firearms. For example, I can destroy my target with a...
Careful.
Did she say she could destroy her target with a simple finger bang?
The situation is favorable. Go for an electric shot. That's an enemy down. The enemy, they're on their own. That was a spectacular finish. Yes.
I don't remember what the top floor is. We might as well just keep on going until we find, like, a teleporter, I guess. Just earn some extra money and XP while we're in here.
You never know where the shadows may be lurking. Stay on your guard. Roger that. We shall be on the lookout for enemy ambush. The situation is favorable. Still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
I noticed that a pretty good chunk of the magician personas seem to be like fire types. The only one like off rip that I can think of that's not like that is Jack Frost.
That was excellent leadership. Keep up the good work. What should we do about the door? It's your call.
Honestly, I feel like if I were in the Persona universe, I feel like my persona would have to be based off of something like probably like fire or ice.
I'll start preparing the analysis. It should be a good test of your strength. But don't get
So the only thing we haven't hit it with is light and wind. I'm just gonna pop ultimate on it though.
well executed.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say it's probably not light skills.
In this situation,
Oh, weak to wind, huh? Anti-Fire Master. That one really fucking sucked.
Oh, hello.
A skill to just resist fire for like the first 3 turns is just honestly kind of shit.
Prepare to able to scan the enemy soon. The enemy's weak.
Oh, they're all weak to ice.
Blaze up solid. That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
Target eliminated.
I like how massive King Frost is.
Treasure chest. What should we do?
There are 2 targets. Looks like fire will work great.
Hey, that's just unfair.
Ow!
Shall I move to strike? Persona!
What is optimal?
This is mine too.
I'll go with. Come, persona.
Yes, you're on a roll. There's another escape. Perfect. Just
I'm still setting up.
I'll go
It'll
with.
take a little more time.
Baphomet.
2 enemies down.
Never mind. I'll go with. Baphomet.
excellent.
Here we go.
There's another escape.
Oh, nice Bathmet leveled up. Medium dark damage to everyone. Endure light, dodge light. What would be better, enduring or dodging? Automatically survive 1 light instant kill attack with 1 HP remaining. But dodge light just helps me dodge them in general.
Oh, pretty well.
Honestly, besides from like a couple of the bosses in this game, or like mini bosses, there's not a whole lot of shadows that actually have like insta kill moves.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Alright, cool. There's a teleporter on this floor.
Everyone, please mo-
Excellent. We have the advantage.
Exceptional strike. One down. Exceptional strike.
There. Go for it.
Come.
Excellent.
Here we go.
Now we're ready. Nearby.
Nope, I just got the same card again.
We could head back, but it's your call.
The Lover's card is growing. Upon acquiring the Lover's card, the social link bonus during fusions increases. Alright, so let's see if we got any good personas that we can make.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
So the only reason I have King Frost on me currently is just because I didn't have any other personas with ice moves.
Register it to the all registered. Are you in search of new power?
Sorry, that's not what I meant to do. So there's a 36 lovers and a 36 strength.
Now please choose the personas you would like to fuse.
This persona is powerful. Please choose what skills to inherit.
And conveniently enough, it's got ice moves, which is exactly what I want.
It seems no new power.
It's finally time.
And currently all these other personas I need right now.
Take all the time you need to consider.
Very well.
So, like, that's a nice persona, because, like, I do need an ice one, and it is a lover's. It just kind of fucking sucks that, It just sucks that I didn't get any, like, XP boost out of it, just because I don't have any, personas of this type. Or I don't have any social link with the lovers. So I got Freeze Boost, Invigorate, Ice Break. Trying to see if maybe there's like a good skill card I can put on it. I don't have Ice Boost, which is the only thing that sucks. I guess I could just put this on there. Oh, it is weak to physical, so maybe I can, we can put counter on there. And just get rid of the, Mabufu. See, and this is why the cards are useful. And actually, it's not too bad. It resists 4 elements. Light and dark are neutral. And the only thing it's weak to is just actually just physical. So it really isn't that terrible.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Registering, I see. Will you register it to the I've completed registration. Are you finished?
Hey, let's read what its thing is. We haven't been doing that in a while.
Very well.
I can probably just leave and do it. I only fused the one persona. I'm pretty sure I'm all caught up with reading the personas, like, text, though. One of the 4 aspects of Shinto's thought. It brings great bounty from the hunt. It is said to aid in love, profit, and growth, and can create new paths. Alright, let's head back.
Oh, help.
I've got a few messages. Guess who's bored? No school and no track practice. Guess that means we gotta go somewhere fun. Or, you know, I'd rather hang out with Yuko. I'm pretty sure I need, more hearts with her, or whatever you want to call it, to rank up. There's been a lot of talk lately about that apathy syndrome stuff. But I'm sure it won't affect those kids one bit. They're so excited about the race, you know? They're pretty amazing kids. I'm a little envious since I don't really have anything I'm passionate about. You're amazing too. Ah, come on. You're giving me way too much credit here. But it does sound pretty cool to say that when I'm both a team manager and a coach. I'll tell you what, if those kids win their big race, then you can sing my praises. Okay, I think I'll pray for a little luck. I just want those kids to show how hard they've practiced. So, if you don't mind, do you want to visit the shrine with me? Alright, I gotta blow my nose real quick.
Welcome back.
Sup, dude? The day after tomorrow's the full moon, huh? I'm already getting fired up. Let's kick some ass. Alright, so there's the double arcana. We've already watched the series with Yukari, so we don't have to do that. It's honestly hot as hell, but at least I'm one cool dude. Anyways, you know you can always count on me, right? Our enemies got nothing on me.
That was pretty good.
Training during the season is really exhausting. I'd like to wring out a bit of, I'd like to wring a bit more range of movement out of my body, but maybe I should stop and rethink my pacing. Maybe chill out for the summer.
No.
Don't be stupid. The shadows are getting tougher. No matter what we do, there's no time to rest. Alright, or just be a dumbass. That works too, then. If they have House of the Deceased and the arcade, I'm actually gonna hit that up. Just cause, yeah, I have the boost. Okay, yeah, we're doing it because of the boost. I don't care about fucking the devil. Yeah, I was gonna say, with that rank up, we're definitely gonna get a lot of points out of that. Our stats are almost maxed out already. I've got a few messages. A little refresher. Hey, are you free? I'll answer those later. Alright, oh, I don't think it tells me on this screen if it's ready to rank up. I guess just because the chariot is the closest to being finished, I might actually just do this one. Dude, my knee just keeps getting worse. The stairs were killing my knee. Man, why do I even bother anymore? What's the point of going through all this pain just to win? For your nephew. Yeah, if I give up now, he might never find the courage to walk on his own 2 feet. But I can barely deal with my own problems right now. Can I even help with his? Guess all I've got now is my last resort. Divine intervention. After we finish eating, I'm gonna stop by the shrine. I'll make sure to toss in more coins than usual when praying. Oh, I guess that's twice in a row I went to the shrine.
Oh, welcome back. Yeah.
Well, aside from being mentally ready, we have to get physically prepared too. We'll be on standby in the dorms tomorrow, so let's just get everything we need tonight. Alright then, let's do our best like always.
Excuse me.
The population of the Lost increases noticeably before a full moon. I have reconfirmed my objective to assure we win at any cost, no matter what.
Hi.
We have to win this time too. I'll give it everything I've got so that I can see Koro-chan again, now that he's gotten better. Do you need summer time to get used to the operations? I'm good, thanks. Good luck on the next one as well. I'll be rooting for you from the shadows. Ah ha ha.
Hey.
I'm starting to get nervous about tomorrow. I think I'm gonna check one more time to make sure I'm fully prepared. Alright, so there's making food with Aki. No one available at the mall right now. Yeah, we'll just hang out with Aki. Oh, Kasuri, can you help me out with cooking again? It's a lot for me to do by myself. Looks like Sonata wants me to cook with him. Sure. I don't know if we've actually finished this one with Aki yet.
I recently expanded my outdoor exercise regimen.
Oh, this might be the second one.
So I got some pork liver today because it's supposed to be rich in iron. But I don't think it'll taste like much if I just boil it like usual. That's why I'm gonna try cooking a pork liver stir fry. I already looked up how to make it. Think you can help out?
You bet.
Good to hear. You like this dish too? I've already cleaned the
Is that just eggs and Brussels sprouts?
Is to cook the liver and stir the chives and bean sprouts in. And that should be it.
Then what are the eggs for?
Wow, this is great! I guess it was a good thing I took the time for all that prep. They say a boxing match is decided before the bell even rings. Maybe this is kind of the same thing.
A boxing match is decided before the bell even rings? I think that's called being staged. Like fucking WWE.
But it's hard to make time for it with all my training and stuff. Maybe if I attach weights to the pan when I'm flipping, I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Aki, you are a mad lad. There will be a full moon tonight. A powerful shadow will appear. I should stay home today and conserve my strength. I could still at least walk out during the day. Why waste an entire day of just nothingness?
Well, here we are.
We know the dark hour appears at midnight. Why wouldn't I just walk around and like hang out with friends still? Makes no fucking sense, man.
I can sense it. There's a shadow reading tonight, as expected.
That's what I'm talking about.
Which shadow is this? Is this the Hangman?
In the northern part of Iwatodai, but there's something strange.
Oh no, this is the tank.
Underground, almost 10 meters.
I think.
Maybe it's in some kind of basement.
This is either the tank or the electric one.
There are no structures that match that criteria. However, there once was an underground facility used by the military.
Okay, it is the tank.
The military?
information hasn't been updated in 10 years.
Correct. The data is 10 years old.
Shouldn't someone fix that?
So how exactly do we proceed?
Is the facility still there?
We won't know more until we actually get there.
Old relics of war. It seems the situation is still unclear at this time. With that in mind, we'll wait until we arrive before we decide who should be deployed.
Agreed.
Understood.
All right, let's go.
Iwatodai Northern Harbor Underground Facility Entrance.
I didn't know there was a place like this so close by.
It's filled with cobwebs.
It should be around here somewhere.
Well done.
Who are they? Lucia couldn't sense them at all until now.
It's so nice to finally meet you in person. My name is Takaya. This is Jin. We are known to some as Strega. Now then, we've been keeping an eye on your activities for some time. From what we hear, you've undertaken a righteous battle to save the world. Unfortunately, we've come here tonight to put an end to that.
What did you say?
You've gained many new allies in such a short time. No doubt because this land crawls with sin. Ah, Tartarus is towering as beautifully as always.
Do you know about Tartarus?
You know...
Wait, why the hell would you want to stop us?
It ain't rocket science. If shadows in the dark hour disappear, we could lose our power. And that's not something we can abide by. Get it?
Power? Are you saying you're Persona users too?
I implore you to think more carefully. Do you really want to lose your abilities? Not just anyone can wield the power of a persona. The Dark Hour is a frontier that is ours alone to explore. And the same goes for the Tower of Demise.
That's your reason for stopping us? Then you're the ones who need to think. Who knows what might happen if we don't do something?
A catastrophe brought on by the shadows. What difference does it make, really? Disasters will always exist. And humans will always destroy each other, regardless of what the shadows do. Either way, no one can predict what misfortunes will befall who. But more importantly, it's time you accepted the truth. Surely you will acknowledge the sense of fulfillment the Dark Hour has given you.
You're wrong.
Yeah, do you think I like this?
Is it not so? How about the rest of you? Do you also wish to return to your pathetic, ordinary lives?
Huh?
I don't enjoy this at all.
Whatever. You all got your own selfish reasons for fighting. That so-called justice of yours ain't nothing but an excuse. There's nothing righteous about any of you. You're all just hypocrites. Like hell you chumps are gonna stop us.
What did you say?
Have fun in there.
Damn it! They locked us in.
There is no need to panic. Instead of wasting resources, I recommend we prioritize the shadow first.
Great. If we freak out, then we're just giving them what they want.
Shadow's moving. I think it's noticed us.
All right, let's focus on our original goal. We can look for a way out after we've won. Go ahead and select your team. Everyone, prepare for battle.
Alright. Let's pick a good team. Fucking kid. There was a slight accident, but let's focus on the mission for now. I feel the target's presence from beyond that door. Once you're ready, we can go. So, if I remember correctly, I think this boss is weak to electric, so I'm gonna take Aki, Agus, and I need a healer, so we're gonna bring Yukari. Jesus Christ, the fucking kid is losing her mind out there.
I sense the target 2 blocks ahead of you. It seems to be moving slowly downward. Don't let it get away. It seems this facility was in use during war times.
Looks like canned food. Ugh, Jesus. It looks like canned food. Tables and boxes clutter the room. There are cobwebs stretching out of the boxes. That skeleton used to be somebody. Oh, I should probably alert the authorities to that once we get out of here.
This place. It seems it was some kind of armory during the war. These tread marks. They're new. I wonder.
These could belong to the target. Stay alert, everyone. Alright, why was that the only line that wasn't voice acted? Got a revival bead. What are all these documents? In the hopes that this message will reach my loved ones, I have sealed this journal for its protection. We few survivors have ensured the completion of our goal. So many of our cohorts will never know our success. I pray their spirits find rest in the wake of this turmoil. To my mother, my wife, and my children, please do not think that I have abandoned you. If securing your future means giving my life, then I will have done so happily. Honor my memory by living. Oh, Twilight Fragment.
Didn't think there'd be other Persona users aside from us.
Lucia couldn't sense them at all. Sorry. Concentrate on the shadow. The target's gaining speed. It's continuing down the tunnel. Hurry and chase it down. The target stopped. It turned around. It's waiting for us 1 block down.
I like how surprisingly, like, peaceful this music is. Despite, like, the situation.
The target's up ahead. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
This is the source of the tread marks? It looks like the shadow is using the Tangus armor. Get ready, everyone. Here it comes.
This boss fight isn't terrible. I mean, the whole gimmick of this one is just you have to beat them both at the same time.
Its arcana is justice. No, wait. It's chariot? What? I only see one enemy, but I'm sensing 2 of them. I've never seen a shadow like this before.
What to do?
Oh, it resists fire.
I'll take care of this. Only do this.
Oh, it resists electric. What the fuck?
Activating. I'll get it next time. Pull the trigger.
Oh, does it just resist everything in tank form? Holy shit, that was super unlucky. I don't think I have a higher healing skill besides just media.
Thank you very much.
We're just getting started.
Alright, let's try punching it. Okay, yeah, I think it just resists everything in this form.
It's my turn now. I have to do this. I won't lose.
Oh, it's targeting Yukari. Maybe we just have to find what it's weak to.
One step at a time. Go, politicians!
I'll show you my power. Proceed. In this situation,
I should probably block if it's targeting Yukari.
I'll go with.
should I scan on this enemy? Okay.
Okay, yeah, so it does just resist everything.
I'll take care of this.
Oh, that sucks. That was a critical hit, but I didn't do shit against it. Because I don't think it can be knocked over in this form.
Now's the time. Help me. I appreciate it.
I'll go with. Never mind.
Adjusting aim. In this situation, I won't lose. Thank you for your support.
Tank is loading in grenades. Let's hit this boy with the Jack Brothers.
No way! It split into two? I see now. The turret is Justice, and the larger one is Chariot. The smaller one seems to have less stamina. Now we can defeat them individually.
It's over!
Summoning. This is my cue. Do not make contact. My energy. I think I can use it now.
I'm gonna target the tank. Because, yeah, you have to take him down at the same time.
Just one more. Take that. Yes. You resisted me.
Too slow.
What to do?
Come!
One step at a time. I'll do this.
Attack. Follow up. What next? Help me.
Nope. Rip Aki. I'm just gonna stick on this guy. Just so I can resist the light skills. Actually, no, I'm gonna wait until Aki gets revived before I use that.
Pull the trigger.
Because otherwise, he's gonna be the only one without the stat buff.
Now you're one.
Tank's armor. It seems to me much harder than any shadow so far. If only we could sever their link with a stronger attack. Radiant light of life, shine upon us all.
Well, I mean, we could increase our attack. That might help too.
I'll take care of this. Let's go!
It is time. Persona! What next? I won't lose.
Rip Aki. This dude is just getting targeted. This tank just actually just hates Akihiko.
Ready to engage. Ultia activated. They have to do it again, but our damage is split equally between them. Evasive maneuver. Too bad.
Oh, I might be able to knock both of them down.
I'm not out yet.
Sonata-senpai's looking intense.
There we go. We didn't have to deal with them coming back together. Elect Break. Lowers foe's attack for 3 turns. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Lowering the attack's really not that useful.
Yes, I'm here.
This is Mitsuru. We've neutralized the target.
Ah, good work. Come on back.
Oh, I found my other
Actually,
plugin.
there's been a complication. We ran into some interference during the mission. It seems they were persona users.
Persona users?
Yes, more than one. They appeared during the dark hour and seemed to know who we were.
Did they say anything that might give us a hint to who they are?
Now that you mention it, I believe they called themselves Strega.
Strega? All right. I'll see what I can find out.
Thank you. There's one other thing I have to report. We unfortunately fell into Strega's trap, so we're locked inside the facility.
Ah, I see. Since the threat has been eliminated, I'll send someone over as soon as I can.
I'm sorry for the trouble. We'll be waiting.
Other persona users.
An unexpected enemy has emerged. They seem to be Persona users as well. But we still succeeded in defeating the Shadows this month. There should be fewer victims for a while. I'm exhausted. I can't wait to get some rest. I mean, that should have been the first assumption anyways when we saw these guys, was that they're Persona users. I've got a text message. Downtime. Good morning. Been feeling the burnout starting to creep up on me, so I'm gonna take some time for myself and go out. I know you're probably busy, but I'd love it if you joined me. Just let me know what you decide this afternoon. I really don't know if I want to hang out with him. Just cause, like, we're barely on his social link. I'd rather save, hanging out with him until, like, I actually need to. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not opposed to hanging out with him. It's just that I don't actually need to currently. Oh, I can hang out with the Star Arcana. I'm gonna go to the mall first so we can get our rewards from, I was gonna say the sheriff, but from the guard. It's summer vacation, isn't it? You young folk are supposed to be having the time of your lives. You're young. You have plenty of time to make mistakes. In the end, they'll all be fond of memories. Hey, I saw that guy tossing the ball in the arcade again. I walked up to him so I can ask what the ball was. but he just glared at me over his sunglasses. Then he walked out of the arcade without another word. Man, he's scarier than I thought. Our kids are off on their summer vacation. I'm exhausted from making their meals every day. One of the women in my neighborhood says she pre-cooks massive amount of... Oh, hasn't this already been... That's not new dialogue. They just recycled it.
Now you're here.
I've got something for you, so here you go. It's a token of gratitude. The missing housewife left with us a short while ago. You rescued her, right? I won't ask questions, just take it. 4 emeralds. There's still more.
I'm gonna think of it.
They found the missing schoolboy the other day. I tried questioning him, but his answers didn't make any sense. He said some kids saved him from an attack by a black thing. He left a reward with us, so I'll hand it over to you.
Good to see you.
I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need.
Wanna sell? Alright, I'll take that.
I think the shift boost is the thing that I was talking about, where you get special points for like shifting out to that character.
Sure, not sure. It's a deal. I'm not sure. It's a deal. How many are you? Grand? Sure. It's a deal. I'm not grand. Alright. I'm not sure. It's a deal. As long as you need. Got some new things. Everything look good? Alright then. Everything look good here? Alright then.
Yeah, I think Agus is the only character that has new stuff right now.
As long as you need. As long as you need. What are you looking for? Everything look good here? Alright then. As long as you need. What you want? Great. It's all yours. What are you looking for? What you want? Alright then. Everything look good here? Alright then.
Alright, I guess I could have sold the other one.
As long as you need. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Everything look good here? Great. It's all yours. What are you looking for? What you want? Great. It's all yours. As long as you need. As long as you need. Everything look good? Alright then. What do you got? How many? Sure, not sure. It's a deal. What do you got? You're handing sure. It's a deal. How many? Sure. Alright. How many? Sure. Alright. I'll take that. How many? Sure. Alright. I'll take that. Sure. Alright. I'll take that. How many are you selling? Sure. It's a deal. How many? Sure. Sure. It's a deal. What are you looking for?
Oh, he's got a lot of these bands now.
I hear the number of apathy syndrome. Huh? Alright then. What'd you bring? How many? Sure, sure. It's a deal. You finished? Come back soon.
Ah, shit. I don't think we've started the Star Arcana yet, which is why it doesn't say that it's a level up. What kind of cat do you think this is? A stray cat? Ah, you could tell, huh? It's a stray cat. But he's my friend. The first time I met him, he didn't even run away. He came up to my hand. So that means he's my soulmate, right? I don't know that that's how it works. The cat looks carefree. I think that's like all orange cats, honestly. At Hakakura, try ordering cold ramen by saying Cobra Man to the waiter. If he understands what you said, I heard you won't get heat stroke. Hey Kasuri, you remembered me, huh? I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. Wanna join me? Sure. Let's see who can eat faster. The loser has to race 100 laps around the city. Ready? Suya is full of confidence, but I can feel the courage welling up inside me to face him. I can take him on.
Hey, eat up. Slowing down. Is that all you've got?
It's not over yet.
Oh, saving your strength for the last stretch, huh? Then let's do this. Go, 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 go!
We finished at the same time.
Oh, looks like it's a tie. Not many people can keep up with me. I'm impressed.
I expected to lose, actually.
Same here. I didn't think I'd win that one. Ooh. Had a lot of guts challenging me at takoyaki, though. I respect that. I knew you had potential when I met you.
I don't know how to say his name. Hayase? Hayase has a... Oh, the star runner from another school has taken a shine to me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the star archon.
Stars. God, look at the face on the star.
The way I see it, ties no better than a loss. I'll do like I promised. Run 100 laps around the city. You do whatever you think is best. Heck of a fight today. See you around.
I decided to head back to the dorm.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hello. Oh, thanks, Ken. I forgot that Ken was even here.
So,
I saw something on TV about people with apathy syndrome. Apparently, everyone was cured all at the same time. That's a little strange, isn't it? I mean, there's no way everyone can recover at the exact same time. So how? It seems like Yukari wants to do more cooking. But I'm pretty sure I've already maxed that too. Everyone seems so exhausted. We don't have the whole group here anyway, so let's skip going to Tartarus tonight. Dude, our missions are always so exhausting. But last night was even worse because we ran into those Strega guys. And they looked like a pretty annoying bunch. Man, I wish they'd just piss off.
Hello there.
There are 4 shadows remaining. Let us do our best next time too. However, the members of Strega also appear to be our enemies. Let us remain vigilant and continue taking shadows down. Alright, looks like the monk is back, so let's go hang out with him. Unless House of the Deceased is in. Alright, House of the Deceased is just calling to me. I may not be able to get all the social links this run, but at least my, like, stats will be maxed out.
Hi, how are you doing? I remembered a little more. The end won't be brought about by any one person in particular. It's going to happen because there are many who wish for it, almost as if it was decided from the beginning. But isn't it strange that there are those who would wish to bring about the end?
No one wants that.
Really think so? What about the ones who just want their suffering to end, so they can be at peace? Well, enough of that for now. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you today. Soon, the flowers of poison will bloom. 3 in the rival garden, and 1 in your own. I don't know if this has anything to do with the end, but you should be careful.
Thanks for the warning.
I'm happy to hear you say that. I'll let you know if I find out anything else. That's what friends are for, right?
Pharos gave me a carefree smile. I sense a bond between Pharos and me.
Well then, good night.
Good night, sleep tight, don't let the dead bite. Yeah, does anyone remember Hollywood of the Undead? I feel like no one talks about that fucking band anymore.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking. I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open. I thought it prudent to inform you. Welcome. I wish you a safe journey.
Yay, more Tartarus. Elizabeth said that a previously blocked path is now opened. I should check it out the next time I go to Tartarus. I'll probably do that on a night where there's nothing going on. Oh, well. It sounds like there's something going on. Coming.
Good morning. There's actually something I need to tell everyone, but I think it would be best if you saw it for yourself. So I'd like for all of us to meet in the command room tonight. I'll see you then.
Yo, girl, look at them shoes. Damn. Alright, Gourmet King, the old man. Elizabeth has new request. The old couple, Plunyamal. Yeah, let's go see what the new requests are. I like to take walks around the station, and sometimes I see a particular looking girl. Now don't freak out, but listen to this. She's got a sword stuck through her head. I know those young girls like the piercings, but through the entire head? You think it was just some kind of trick? Well, if it was, sure fooled me. My friend knows a lot about revenge websites, like a little too much, you know? It makes me wonder if he's been using the site to take revenge. He kept bringing it up, so I came out and said, isn't that just a stupid rumor? Man, it sounds like your friend needs to be on some sort of watch list.
Marvelous.
I can see that you're living quite the fulfilling life, between nurturing your bonds and striving for self-improvement. This is less of a reward and more of a gift from me to you. Please take it.
I'm looking forward to
I
it.
still cannot foresee the limits of your potential. I look forward to witnessing you grow even further. How may I assist? About request.
Here are my requests.
I'd like to see proof of a bond. Bring me an item that you can only receive when a social link is maxed. Well, I definitely got that. So this is proof of one of your bonds. Though it's made out of an ordinary material, I can sense some sort of warmth from it.
Marvelous.
You have nurtured a beautiful bond, a precious, irreplaceable bond. Please take this as a reward. The space badge. Show her a certain weapon.
Now, let's
Oh, I already have it. Multi-targeting boost. I wish to become a straw millionaire.
you must know.
Have you ever heard the story about the straw millionaire? It is the story of a man who becomes wealthy after continuously bartering one item for another. I would like to see if such a feat is possible in reality.
Feel quite motivated.
Thus, I have prepared this bandage wrap for you. Please use this bandage wrap as your first bargaining chip and trade it for something satisfactory.
By all means.
Bring true Agia... what the fuck is that?
Think of it.
Word has it that the ultimate drink in your world is something called the Ajira. However, the taste is described as super gross. How intriguing indeed. After all, if I am to drink something, I would like it for it to taste good. Therein lies my request. Would you please look for this delicious Ajira for me?
I will await a report of success.
Look for the drink with my name.
A shame.
I've come across a rumor I cannot dismiss. Apparently my name is being used somewhere without my knowledge or consent. According to the rumor, this beverage is only available in an unpopular spot. Please conduct a thorough investigation of this beverage as it concerns my reputation.
I will await a report of success.
Attempt 100 shrine visits.
You must know.
Are you aware of a ritual called the 100 shrine visits that supposedly grants wishes? I would love to witness the miracle of the gods myself. However, I cannot abandon my duties here. So would you please visit the shrine on my behalf? As for my wish, 500 yen bills are extremely rare in your world. Yes, then I would wish for one.
By all means.
I'd like to try a home-cooked meal, Jesus. Allegedly, something called a home-cooked meal, which possesses a special kind of flavor, exists in your world. I'm curious what it tastes like. Very much so. Could you bring me something with the flavor of this home-cooked meal? It can be either food or beverage. I have no preference. Well, then I'll be looking forward to it. Perform The King and I. This request is meant to draw out more of your power, the power of the wild card. In order to achieve that, you will need to perform a special fusion. One involving the King of all Jack Frost, King Frost, and his darling subordinates. It is a rather daunting challenge, but I await your report of success. I'm pretty sure I already have this one. Create a persona that's level 38 or above. Or, no, it's create one that's 38 or above. Because I have a persona that's level 40, but that's not what it's asking. And then retrieve the 5th document.
Very well.
Oh wait, was that...
Good day.
Hand over your
I've
cooking.
been waiting for you.
It appears you have what I believe to be a home-cooked meal. What would you like to give me? Yeah, I'll give the sauté chicken. Oh, I believe this is the first time I've ever had this, yet this flavor tastes rather nostalgic. I see, so this is what a home-cooked meal is. I believe I now understand why people crave the taste of home cooking.
Have my thanks.
Thank you very much for sharing this culinary delight. Please take this as your reward. A legendary cleaver. Fuck yeah.
Very well.
I have a feeling that's not for me. It's probably for Junpei. Oh, never mind. It is for me. A legendary knife known to few, but revered for its incredible cutting abilities. 99% accuracy, and it has a high critical rate up. But the damage is kind of low compared to where I am now. Oh, I think this is where the Ajira is. Come to think of it, Elizabeth said that she wanted to try some tasty Ojira. I might be able to find some here. Do you sell Ojira? Oh, sorry, I don't have any for sale right now. I used to, but it didn't sell well, and was apparently only used for dares. That said, I did recently come up with a new Ojira creation that I considered my magnum opus. Maybe I'd be willing to exchange it for the vintage Yagen from the antique store. Haha, I'm joking. That's way out of a student's budget. Sorry, but you'll have to give up on that Ajura. But don't worry, I've got plenty of other fine goods.
You got some new stuff. Take your time, browse. Done already? Hey.
I've probably got enough to grab it, man.
Welcome.
The vintage again, well, that's fine. Bring me the gems and it's yours. Mind you, that's one of my more valuable wares, so it'll cost you more than it might used to be. Just let me know whenever you want to swap for it.
I got my hands on some pretty interesting wares. Feel free to look around.
Oh, apparently I have no topaz.
Creating equipment. What would you like? What would you like?
Oh, here we go. There's the... for boosting stats.
Are you here, Yuko? Thanks for waiting. Is that all you need? Hope to see you soon.
Alright, yeah, so the drinks... The drink you get over here in the shady part of the station. He's a sweet guy, but he seems to be holding back. It's like he won't allow himself to enjoy life. Even after his friends and I offered to take him to the beach. He just keeps turning us down, over and over. He'll never have any fun that way. But don't get me wrong, I won't leave him. The beach. She's asking me to go to the beach? How did this happen? Am I really allowed to go? There's a bar by the gang spot that's best for the cocktail, or that's best with cocktails around. But now they're looking into making non-alcoholic cocktails. It used to be a bar where adults could drink in peace. Now it'll be swarming with kids.
Push pops.
Well, honey.
You have push pops.
Some push pops?
Yeah, it's actually a lollipop that have push up. Like, one of my school friends gave me those, but I ate it all, and it was super sweet. I wanted another one because I really like that.
Yeah, if we ever stop by the store, Daddy can look for one.
It's actually a pop where you actually push it up, and when you push it up, you can actually eat it.
Yep, I know what you're talking about. It has the little sour gel too that you can put on it.
Yeah, but I didn't put on it this time. But, like, I can't even break it to get the gel on. But, what kind of permanent gel, Daddy?
I don't know.
Maybe just a gel
You sure see a lot of couples during summer vacation, huh? Maybe I should get a girlfriend. It's a lot of trouble, though. Like just now, I saw a couple having an argument, and the girl was like, "I'm gonna report you to that revenge website." What was she even talking about? That just sounds like a fucking psycho. When you hear cicada sound effects on a show or a movie, doesn't it remind you of summer? Did you know they actually cut the cicada sounds out when exploring or exporting movies or TVs to other countries? In places with no cicada, when they hear that sound, they think it's just static or white noise. What fucking places don't have cicadas? Damn it, that stings pretty bad. Just my friggin' luck, huh? The hell do you want? Can't you see I'm not really in the mood for talking right now? Wait, what do you got there? Bandages? Huh, perfect timing. Can I have them? Give them to him. Thanks, man. Woo. Well, that should work out for now. Feeling like I owe a punk like you doesn't sit right with me. You're a student, right? I'm guessing Gekukon if you're from around here? Here, I'm not thanking you or nothing, but you can have this. I picked it up over at the station. Not like it's worth anything to me anyways. Student handbook. Those assholes are just using us to gather information. They think we're some handy-dandy tool that'll give them any scoop at any time they ask. There's something wrong with those guys. I hear voices from below. Whoa, not bad. I bet this will be popular. I should go downstairs and enter. Sorry, we're not open yet. Hey, aren't you still in high school? You're not supposed to be here. The bartender keeps staring at me. I wonder if it's because of my charm. You look like you've been around the block a time or two. Well, I guess it can't hurt. Can you try this new cocktail I whipped up? Oh, don't worry, there's no alcohol in it. It's my own little concoction for customers who can't drink alcohol. I'm hoping to expand our clientele, you see. Cheers. I guess I'll try the non-alcoholic cocktail. It's the perfect balance between sweet and sour. It has a refreshing flavor. So, what do you think? Good, huh? Not bad. Right? I knew you'd like it. Tell you what, I'll give you a bottle of it on the house. I'm gonna catch some Z's. Come back when you're legal and I'll let you try the good stuff. Obtained a Queen Elizabeth. Look at Elizabeth acting like there's no one in the world with her name. I feel like Elizabeth is still a really common name still. Oh man, this is bad. Where do I drop my student handbook? Do you need something? I'm a little busy now. Hey, wait. That handbook you're holding. Can I see that student handbook? I was just looking for mine. This might be it. It is mine. Phew. Thanks, you saved me. Oh yeah, as a thank you, here, take this. Irresistible catnip. I got this for free when I was shopping at the Ahiga pharmacy, but I don't own a cat. Anyways, if you have no use for it, just give it to one of the cats at the strip mall. Kitty cat. I have to piss really bad after.
Good day.
Alright, Elizabeth, I got your drink.
Here are my requests. Let's hear the results. My apologies.
I see. So this beverage that bears my name. It does indeed say Elizabeth on the label. and there's a very lovely, very rich aroma. If I am to be honest, it does make me feel a little prideful. I'll take some time to enjoy it later. Please take this as your reward. AS generic material. I'd like to see a mysterious potato.
To think of it.
By the way, I heard a rumor that a potato grown with painstaking love and care will develop a mysterious power. I believe you can attain the proper seeds to grow such potatoes from a shop that deals in plants. Would you please grow and nurture a potato to verify the authenticity of these claims?
Await a report of...
Hand over potato. Oh, I guess I already have a potato. I sense an unusual power emanating from you. Do you perhaps have one of the potatoes you have grown? What a truly bizarre potato. I can sense an unusual power radiating from it. I imagine it would make a rather appealing meal. Why are you giving me such a strange look? In any case, the request you now completed. Please take your reward. What's up, honey?
What's this dinosaur called?
I don't know, honey. All I know is it's one of the water dinosaurs.
Yeah, where
Here are my requests. Very well.
Alright, go to the station for the kitty cat. Do I even have the Hierophant? No, I don't have a Hierophant. Because I was going to save the old couple for last, honestly, just because they're like one of the easier ones to get. Order ice cream at the sweet shop and eat it without stopping, even if you get a brain freeze. If you do that 3 times in a row, you'll get a stomach ache. I mean, duh. I tried putting on cat ears, but the cat still won't even look at me. Maybe if I had a cat toy, but I don't think I have enough to buy one. Oh, is that a cat toy? Do you have a pet cat? Nope, you can have this. I can? Thanks. I should give you something in exchange. Oh, I know. You can have this cat ear headband. I don't need it anymore. Here you go. Maybe Elizabeth would like the headband. I should try showing it to her. No, we just want to see Elizabeth and cat ears. Don't even try to hide it, bro.
Good day. Here are my requests. Wonderful. Oh my.
Oh my, what is this delightful item? I cannot resist the urge to put it on. Well, here goes nothing. Meow. I see. Wearing this will transform you into a cat in the blink of an eye.
You have my thanks.
Thank you for this lovely gift. Now I too can be a straw millionaire. Please take this as your reward. 20 turquoise. Damn.
Very well.
I need a topaz. And I think the rest of the request I can't do right now. Quest. Bring what you received from praying at the shrine. 5th documents. King and I. I'll probably do the shrine visit on a day where there's no, like, confidants. Munch munch burp. Well, if it isn't Keiji-kun. Perfect timing. Do you want to get something to eat? I can hear my poor stomach screaming for attention. Wonderful, my gourmet friend. What are you in the mood for today? Rice? Sandwiches? Or maybe noodles? I know just the place.
Hurry, I'm dying from hunger here.
Well, look who it is.
Well, look who it is. The fat man.
Real grating voice anywhere. I mean, what? I don't have all the free time in the world like you high school kids, so let's try to keep this short. My son gave you money that was supposed to pay for his cram school. I'd appreciate it if you'd give it back. Let's just be done with this. I won't bother you again if you return the money now. Good.
Look, sir, I don't think you have the full picture here. Your son said he hates cram school. That's why he was hiding in the park by himself. I was doing him a favor. If anything, you should be thanking me. Right?
That's right. Sorry, what? I'm just gonna say that's right.
See? He thinks so too.
Well, what's this? Someone sure you're not gonna start screaming emergency and run away?
My, you really don't have a clue, do you? No wonder you don't understand how your son feels. Besides, haven't you heard? He's my bodyguard now.
Sumitsu seems to trust me with all of his heart. I'm just gonna tell you, man, when push comes to shove, I'm totally gonna let this guy just beat your ass.
I should be the one forgiving you. And even if I did, there's no way you're getting into paradise. People like my dead brother, non-believers like you, you're not welcome there.
Talking to you gives me a headache. You know my son, right? He's still in elementary school, and yet he has a better head on his shoulders than you do. Your parents have my sympathy. I'd be ashamed if my son were as neck deep in this cult as you are.
What? What did you just say to me? So that's how it is, huh? You're just like the rest of them. You think I should have died instead, don't you? You don't think I'll ever hold a candle to my twin brother, do you?
Knock it off. Damn kid. God, this has been such a waste of time. Fine. If that's how you want to play, then just you wait and see. Better watch yourself, kid. Hang around this guy for too long, and he'll scam you, too. I tell my son the same thing. Choose your friends carefully. Now, excuse me.
Come back when you've learned a little respect.
Respect!
Actually, don't come back. Ever! We won! We fought that guy off! As long as you're here, I've got nothing to fear! Oh right! I was dying of hunger, wasn't I? Come on!
After eating with Sumitsu, I went back to the dorm.
Have we received a new mission?
I don't know, but the alarm's not ringing.
Huh?
Butter dog! Dog with the butter.
Koro-chan! Are your wounds healed up? Huh? Where'd you get this collar? That collar is designed to help control his persona. Basically, it's an evoker for dogs.
Wait, does that mean Koromaru is going to fight with us?
I honestly wasn't expecting this either, but the test results show it's quite possible. In fact, it was actually a request from the chairman. We'll be looking after him here in the dorm.
Koro-chan, is this what you want?
He says, I'm returning the favor.
Man, you're one loyal dog.
Hey, sounds good to me. I, for one...
Kuro-chan's not too bad.
The more the merrier.
I don't think his persona evolves at all, though, which is the only issue with him. His persona doesn't evolve, and his evasion is always the same, because he can't get items for his feet. Good to have you, boy.
Alright, I'll take him for a walk. And it's the perfect time, because it's summer break.
And bitches love animals.
It is. You're free to enjoy your vacation, but don't forget about your schoolwork. Summer classes start next week, so don't lose focus just because we have a lot of time off.
Summer... Wait, what'd you say?
Summer classes. Did you not hear about them? We're going to be taking supplemental courses. I've already applied for all of us. I know how difficult it's been to balance both school and our late-night excursions. I'm sure you haven't had much time to study, so I apologize for that. The chairman agreed it was a good idea as well. I could have sworn I told Takeba and Yamagishi.
You serious? First I've heard of it.
Oh, sorry. I completely forgot to mention it.
No way.
Hey, you're the one with the worst grades here. Why are you so surprised?
Come on. I don't want to hear it. Don't you think?
Totally.
Well, it's only for a few weeks, so let's do our best.
I think my phone might have just died. At any rate, we gained a new ally. Koromaru, he is a loyal companion who will fight valiantly for his master. As a team leader, I must properly support him. Alright, well now that I found another cord to charge my phone, now I just need to find a fucking block to put it in. Oh, I'm back. Alright, I got a charger block for my phone. I grab the snack for in case I get hungry. Got a noodle cup. Oh. It's gonna take me a moment for a chat to load back up. Alright, so I can hang out with Junpei. Akihiko wants to watch movies. Or I can go hang out with the Devil Arcana.
What?
Summer school, huh? Well, it's not that I hate studying that much, but I just don't think we should have to go to school during summer vacation, you know? By the way, what are we going to do about Koro-chan's meals? Are we going to buy dog food or cook homemade meals for him? We should decide soon.
Could it be?
I didn't expect to meet Persona users outside of ourselves and those we've located and recruited. Not to mention one filled with malice and hostility. As if we haven't been busy enough keeping the shadows at bay. Alright, I'm just trying to get back to Twitch chat now.
I comprehend.
Koromaru-san's persona exhibits a unique characteristic. It seems to have two different theurgies that can be activated. This is one of his biggest advantages. And really about like his only advantage. I mean, everyone eventually gets two theurgies anyways. Dogs can be very reliable, you know. Why, there are rescue dogs, seeing eye dogs, and narcotic detection dogs. Let's put our trust in Koromaru. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. Oh, well, if it isn't Kasuri, you look like you have some time to spare. Shall I give you some more valuable life lessons? Free of charge, of course. I like your attitude. Alright, then let's get right to it.
Today, I'll tell you a funny story. These days, even a grade schooler knows how to buy stocks online. How about you? Interested in stock trading?
Maybe a little.
That's the spirit. If you keep all your money in the bank, your modest gains will be offset by outrageous fees. Don't let the fear of bankruptcy dissuade you. It pays to be aggressive in the management of your assets. My company just went public on the stock exchange. Since our sales were skyrocketing, we decided to sell shares. And guess what? The number of shareholders skyrocketed too. Now listen, this is the funny part. The majority of our shareholders are also our customers. They keep buying more of our products, so of course the stock will rise. to appreciate the irony. Thinking of offering you a job, so come up with some stories of your own.
I mean, I feel like that should be most people on the stock market. People that are, like, buying stuff that they know is actually gonna, like... Stuff that they know is actually gonna rise. Or brands that, like, they're familiar with.
Have you been keeping your promise? You didn't tell anyone, did you?
Because, like, I've been debating on learning stocks and stuff like that. Not that I have money to ever, like, invest in anything like that. But you never know. Like, if I do come into, like, money later down the line in the future, it could be, like, a good asset for trying to make more out of it. But I feel like I would only really want to, like, invest in things that I know about. New message from Maya. What's his face? Some summertime fun with Junpei. Is that actually gonna do anything for me if I hang out with Junpei? An irritatingly catchy song comes from the speakers. Oh, we've already done this before.
Not bad.
I'll definitely buy this since it seems like a bunch of, like, special points, offerings.
Thanks.
Or not offerings, but, like, consumables. I really don't want to hang out with Junpei, if I'm being honest. The thin young man, oh my god, did he finally fucking show up? I've got a scoop. These incidences all started with the god in the shrine's curse. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? That sounds cool. You're funny. But that's very open-minded of you. I'm impressed. Huh. Your eyes are so clear. Your soul must be burning brightly. It seems that the young man has noticed me thanks to my impressive academics.
I can't say.
The me that I see reflected in your eyes and the real me, if there is one, how far apart are they? Almost zero. That works. Your words are very beautiful. If I had something to write them down with, I'd note them down. I have a fountain pen. It uses red ink. Blood red. My pen is my supporter, my spokesman, and my friend. However... Oh, okay. I totally forgot that we can't even start the social link with this guy until the pen shows up. So we actually need Koromaru before we can even hang out with him. That's why he hasn't been showing up. Okay. That makes so much more fucking sense now. I really don't want to hang out with Junpei, though. You know, I'm gonna hang out with Maya. Even if I missed out on some story with Junpei, like, I guess it's fine. The chat box is blinking. It looks like Maya wants to play Innocent Sin Online with me. I'm in the Shinagado dungeon. I hope Tatsuya gets here soon. Maya is walking nearby. I'm not even complaining today or anything. So rare. But I have to tell Tatsuya because he's my MMO partner. I'll be brave. I'm so lame. I'm blushing for reals. Oh no, now I'm starting to get sweaty. Are you talking to yourself? Oh my god, how long have you been there? Maya seems surprised. I'm sorry, I was kinda spaced out. Maya seems to be embarrassed. I'm kind of interested in someone from school. He's kind of a student though. Oh my god, I said it. None of the male teachers are even in my league, so I gave up looking for BFs at work. I never thought I'd fall for his students. That's kind of crazy even for me. What is he like? He's kind of quiet, but real mature and intense looking, and hot. I love this one emo face he makes sometimes. He needs food and water when I get... Or who needs food and water when I get that? Maya seems happy. He's one of my own students, actually. He lives in a dorm because his parents passed away. Just transferred in this year. Maybe I can pull some strings to talk to him one-on-one. I am his homeroom teacher. Oh, by the way, you don't need to be jealous. It's just a little crush, okay? Tatsuya is the only game partner for Maya. No worries. I can tell that Maya cares about me. I feel like we're growing closer. I haven't made my appointment yet, but I'm gonna go to a salon. Kasuri-kun will be head over heels for me the next time he sees me. Alrighty, Tatsuya, I gotta go. Let's think positive. Maya's player signed off. I decided to sign off as well. I like that for some reason he just doesn't acknowledge that whole fucking line there.
Ah, good evening. I just came by to check in on Koromaru. Do you think he'll do well?
He'll be fine.
That's good to hear. Well, given his reputation for loyalty, I wasn't too worried in the first place. If you have any concerns, please feel free to let me know anytime. It's only fair, considering I was the one who requested that Koromaru join the squad.
Oh, I'm all for Koromaru joining us. He's totally welcome. I'll even throw in training lessons from the master.
I'm pretty sure Koro-chan's already more disciplined than you. Could you even sit still if someone told you to stay?
Hey, don't compare me to a dog. I'm totally disciplined. I can follow directions. Kinda.
Yeah, you really sold us on it.
Anyway, so, Mr. Chairman, about those summer classes.
Ah, yes. I heard about Kirijo-kun's plan. It sounded like a good idea, so I went along with it.
No, why would you agree to that?
Oh, was I being nosy?
Oh, I'm missing out on my passionate summer romance. She's disappearing before my eyes. Farewell, my beautiful city girl, awaiting me by the shoreline.
The city or the shores. Pick one. Even if you didn't have classes, you'd probably just bum around the station all day. You should just accept your fate. Oh, by the way, Mr. Chairman, weren't you about to tell us something before he arrived?
Ah, that's right. Aside from my unnecessary meddling, I do have another request for all of you. Does everyone have a moment? I think it's a good time for you all to get a routine health checkup. You know where Tatsumi Memorial Hospital is, right?
Oh, that's where Sanada-senpai was treated before.
With how much you've all been fighting lately, it'd be best to stay on top of your physical health. It wouldn't be good if your personas were causing any strain on your bodies, right? I expect it shouldn't be too much of a detour to stop by the hospital after your summer classes.
I understand. Still, this is rather sudden.
Don't worry too much about it. Like they say, a stitch in time saves 9. Or your side. We'll be doing the checkups individually, one day at a time. You can decide amongst yourselves who goes when. Don't forget to deck up for your checkup. Just kidding. Oh, maybe bring your evokers in case you need to take any shots.
Yes.
I was just talking with everyone about Koromaru. He'll need to be taken on walks, but we won't be assigning that duty to anyone in particular. It would help if you could take Koromaru out for a walk at night if he seems he wants to go for one. Alright, Fuka's on the second floor.
You see,
I don't want to hear that your grades are slipping because you're spending too much time in Tartarus. There's nothing I can do to help with that. So study hard and do your best in summer school.
Let's see.
It must be easier taking Koromaru on walks with the nights being cool this time of year. Dogs can't regulate their body heat by sweating, you see, so remember to keep an eye on them.
By the way,
Oh right, this is Koromaru's new home, isn't it? It's gonna be a lot of fun with him around. Sports and school work the same. No matter how strong you are, those who don't put in the effort fail. It's the same with school. If you don't study, you won't pass your test. I mean, that's not true. I didn't study worth shit, and I still fucking passed. I do need to go up to the roof, though, and, harvest those crops so I can have Agus help me again.
excuse me.
Kasuri-san, I would like to suggest maintaining the rooftop gardens today. The plants are surely awaiting our continued care. I have further analyzed data in the home gardens. Let us proceed to the roof.
Yes. There appears to be less damage from pests than the data in my prediction suggests. We haven't taken any specific measures against them. What is the cause of this? Oh, this is... Look! I've sighted a ladybug larva. It's very small and adorable.
Let's get rid of it. Just leave it alone. Yeah, just leave it alone.
Agreed. We wouldn't want to interrupt it while it's eating. Ladybugs are the natural predators of pests that damage plants. That would explain why there weren't any harmful insects around. Thank you very much, little ladybug. Even in just these tiny planters, there is so much life. There's no one to teach them. They're just doing the best they can. My apologies. I got distracted. Let's keep working.
I tended the plants with Agus.
Excuse me. Please apply the repellent on that end.
Thanks to the care we put in, it looks like the plants will grow nicely.
Status reads all green. No problems to report. That concludes our mission for today. We should head back now.
Ugh. Oh, I didn't realize that would take up the whole night. I guess I should have assumed. Summer school starts today. It's about time to leave. Good morning. Phew, it's already so hot at this hour. By the way, have you heard anything about the dates for the checkup? I think I did. You don't sound very sure. Yours is August 14th, Kasuri-kun. Don't forget, okay? Anyways, it's seriously way too hot out here. Let's hurry and get inside. I need to be in the classroom with air conditioning stat. It's the first day of summer school. Despite the summer heat, I managed to pay attention to the lecture. The summer school section I do also think should be optional. I don't think you should be forced to do this one. Because again, it's just another waste of fucking time, where it's just a week straight of you not being able to do anything.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
I know it's hot, everyone, but let's just try and get through class. Focus pocus. Still, who would have thought people would actually attend this course over the summer? You sure are a curious lot. I'm not really sure what to make of that. Well, anyways, let's talk about something interesting today. All you future magicians will want to pay close attention. Today's subject is Terra. That's right, those cards often used in fortune-telling. Despite originating in the 15th century Europe as normal playing cards, tarot cards have evolved into tools of divination. There are a variety of tarot card decks, including the Marcel and the Rider decks. But today, in honor of the great Crowley, we'll be using the Thoth deck.
So, continuing on.
First, let's talk about the composition of the deck. The modern 78 card deck is divided into two parts. There are 22 major arcanas, the face cards, and 56 minor arcanas, or number cards. The minor arcanas are also sometimes called pip cards. The major arcanas feature a variety of illustrations on their faces, beginning with the Fool and ending with the Universe. They tell a story in numerical order that represents an individual's journey through life. Each major arcana represents a stage on that journey, and each stage represents an event an individual must experience to achieve wholeness.
Let's do just that.
They are all important, so let's take a look at each of the 22 cards one by one. The first card, number 0, is the Fool. It represents beginning and suggests infinite possibilities. In other words, the beginning of life. The next card is the Magician, represents action and intuition, but also immaturity. The High Priestess represents contemplation and inner knowledge. The Empress represents both motherhood and maternal love, as well as one's vitality. The Emperor is an opposing card. It represents fatherhood, as well as leadership and decision-making skills. The Hierophant represents formality and knowledge. It is a symbol for religion.
That is to say.
The Lovers represents choice. Here, the individual finally begins to develop a conscience. The Chariot represents the individual's victory, but only a momentary one. Justice is exactly as it sounds, knowing what is right and what is wrong. The Hermit represents self-reflection. In other words, searching for answers deep within one's heart. Fortune represents faith and the opportunities it brings. Strength represents both passion and self-control. It is depicted as power with reason. The Hangman reflects the individual's inability to take action. Spiritual death awaits the individual with the 13th card, which is aptly named Death. Death is considered a transitional card. With death, the old ends and the new begins.
Alright.
Now, let's move on to what happens following the transition. Temperance is the balancing of opposites. Opening one's eyes to the world allows for growth. And then an encounter with the devil is where one faces temptation. At the Tower, the individual's value will start to collapse. It seems as if there's nothing to believe in. The individual then finds a glimmer of hope in the star, granting one peace and serenity. In turn, this makes one vulnerable to the moon. Makes one vulnerable to the moon's illusions, which gives way to fear and trepidation. But the individual may be rewarded with a bright future by the sun, which signifies true achievement. Judgment awaits the individual at the journey's end when looking back on the path one has traveled. The final card is the Universe, which represents the individual reaching full awareness. And that's the growth of an individual as explained by the tarot cards. Perhaps all this talk about life doesn't hit home with some of you young folks just yet.
Well then.
Well now, you can use all 78 cards to divine the future in detail, but most people only use the 22 major arcanas. Okay, next let's talk about fortune telling using the major arcanas. First, you will need to shuffle the cards. If a card is reversed, its meaning will change. Now this is important, so pay attention. So yeah, like I've dabbled in tarot cards readings and shit before too. I actually have like a whole book on it. But yeah, that is like a very common like bit of knowledge that most people, especially starting off, should only use the main 22 cards. But yeah, there's just absolutely no excuse why this one should fucking literally cancel the rest of the day. You should still be able to hang out with confidants and do things like after the school week. It's moments like these in the Persona games where like they're wasting my time for no reason that actually like really piss me off and get to me. Persona 5 does that shit a lot, where I apparently can't do something because Morgana tells me that I can't. It's just stupid. It's almost time to head to summer school. I need to stop by the Tatsumi Memorial Hospital on the way back later. It almost makes me wish that there was mods for Persona. Like, hoping that there's one mod in particular to just get rid of these useless days. Now let's begin. How are you all handling the heat? I can brew you some of my special tea if you'd like. Now let's continue with our special summer course, The Truth Behind Magic. I'll be talking about Kabbalah. I assume all of you have at least heard of Kabbalah, yes? It is known as the mythical study of Hebrew scriptures, but, as I mentioned before, it had a great impact on Western sorcery. It has been said that, to learn the secrets of magic, you must first understand Kabbalah.
Okay, then.
So, who was the person who formed this incredible ideology known as Kabbalah? Well, according to legends, it was Moses. Yes, that Moses. The Moses who gave us the 10 Commandments and split the Red Sea. But in reality, it was formulated by a group of rabbis long, long ago. However, because it's featured such a complicated coded system, Kabbalah did not become known to the Western world until much later. Now, it's important to note that there are many different ancient methods of deciphering Kabbalah. For example, there is the gematria, the interpretation of text by replacing letters with the numbers they represent. There is the noturicon, where you take a letter from each word to form another sentence or thought. There is also timura, a method where letters of words are replaced, thereby giving the sentence a new meaning. All these different methods make it difficult to fully comprehend Kabbalah.
So, continuing on.
Now, one of the most important ideas of Kabbalah is the Tree of Life, comprised of the 10 Sephirots. Most illustrations, there we go, depicted as a chart shaped like a tree. The 10 nodes represent the sheriff, and the 22 paths connecting them. All come together to form a map of God's creations and the spiritual ascent of man. Where did he come from? Where are we going? These answers lie in the Sephiroth. I don't know how to say that word. I'm going to say Sephiroth. When training your magic, it's important to picture the Sephiroth every so often. And when you are meditating, you should focus on the Sephiroth as well. This is going to be on the test, you know. They say magic or knowledge is another form of magic, so study hard. If you find yourself struggling, well, you may wish to turn to a Sephiroth. By the way, did you all notice that I said there were 22 paths? Yes, that's right. The same number as the major arcana I spoke of before. Now, continuing on, according to Kabbalah, existence is broken up into 4 worlds. Oh yes, before I forget, I'll be giving supplementary lessons at the nurse's office as of the 2nd semester. I'm thinking of doing demonstration with tarot cards. But I won't have time for that during the lecture, so if you're interested, stop by after school. Everyone is welcome. I don't think I've ever done that either.
Thanks for being so patient. That just about concludes your checkup. Sorry yours ended up taking so much longer than everyone else's.
That's alright.
Oh, glad to hear you say that. Although we could have done it another time and taken a full day for it. Your persona abilities are rather unusual compared to the others, aren't they? That's why we had to run so many more tests on you. Well, based on how you performed so far, I don't expect there to be any problems. Persona abilities can be dangerous, depending on how they're used. With that in mind, it can't hurt to err on the side of caution. How are you feeling about it? Do you have any concerns about your power?
None at all.
Good to hear. And I don't think there will be any issues with your test results either. I truly am grateful for everything the team has done, especially you. Things have really changed for the better since you arrived. Our team has grown, and we've even figured out how we can eliminate the dark hour. In a way, you've sort of gotten the clock ticking for us again. It's almost as if we were just waiting for you these past 10 years. I'm afraid I can only support you from behind the scenes. But I'll be counting on you to eliminate the 4 remaining shadows. Now then, it's getting pretty late. Why don't we get you back to the door? Oops, excuse me for a second. Hello? Oh, thanks for your help the other day. Nah. Yes. It's missing from that document? It's urgent? Wait, but by today?
Looks like you received an urgent call. I should head back to the dorm alone.
Iwatoda. This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please board.
So I'm pretty sure the reason why your testing took longer than others is not just because of the whole like it's not just because of the whole like you wielding multiple personas.
Looks like you're at Iwatodai Station.
I think it's also because of the last shadow being located inside of you.
Did you run into any trouble?
My checkup took a while.
Oh, I see. I hope everything's alright. I'll let Kirijo-senpai know. We're in the command room right now. I'll go ahead and navigate you back to the dorm. I'm sure you'll be fine, but considering what happened with Koro-chan, I'd rather play it safe.
Thanks. Although, out of anyone on the team, I would definitely be able to handle myself more.
Wait, I can sense a shadow! And it's really close to you. It's over at the Moonlight Bridge. It's too dangerous to go alone. You should stay put until everyone else gets there. Oh no! There's another reading near the shadow! It's a person!
I'll buy some time.
Oh, wait!
Oh. And what have we here? So much power, so much chaos. I'd not be foolish enough to turn my back on such a predator. And on top of that, we have an unexpected guest tonight. Not a very favorable situation, all things considered. So, given this little predicament, how do you intend to partake?
I'm here to help.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, is it? Sound reasoning. What a hapless night, is it not? Well then, shall we begin?
Ugh.
This one. I'll go with.
I don't think I have anything to get my stuff back. Alright, well, I have this.
So that's your strategy.
This too is fate.
What to do?
No, it looks like it resists fire.
It's tougher than it looks. You make a good target.
Why is it only targeting me?
That was quite the spectacle. But it's time to end this. Dodge this. As a show you my power.
Come! Persona!
How about me? The finale was surprisingly unsatisfying, wasn't it?
The only thing we really learn about this is just he can summon a persona without an evoker. The defeated shadow seems to have dropped something.
Your persona ability is truly fascinating. It's different from the one I saw the last time, isn't it? So, you can choose from multiple personas to fit the situation. You must be burdened with an extremely unusual fate. It seems your friend has arrived. Then I suppose I'll have to be on my way for tonight. What is your name?
Keiji Kasuri.
I'll see to it that I remember. Enemies though we may be, I'm not one for leaving a debt unsettled. I shall have to repay you another time.
Are you alright? Did you already defeat the shadow? Good work, but that was an unnecessary risk you took.
I had help.
You can fill me in on the way back. In any case, I'm glad you're okay.
I explained what happened back on our way to the dorm. Yeah, and that's just it. Cool.
Yes.
Oh, there you are. You had a long night, huh? On that note, let's not go to Tartarus tonight. Got it.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. I'd like to look into Strega with the chairman's help. If I find out anything, I'll let you know. Also, I understand your circumstances last night, but try to avoid staying out late from now on. Yeah, you know, it's not like it was in my fucking power or anything. It's the last day of summer school. Despite the summer heat, I managed to pay attention to the lecture. Yeah, see, so, like, it'll transition to evening after this day, but... It's just stupid. I really hate these days where I'm just, like, helpless to do anything else. At least summer school's over now, but doesn't it feel like we kind of wasted our summer vacation? I'll have to make a bunch of plans to make up for it. I wonder if anything's going on soon.
I have a suggestion.
I am currently aware of a summer festival tomorrow and a film festival the following day. Oh, that's right. Wait, Agus, are you thinking about going to the festivals?
Yes.
Indeed. My data indicates the festivals and other events of the sort offer unique experiences. So, for investigating purposes, I plan to infiltrate such a shindig.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, try not to stand out too much. It looks like Kirijo-senpai and Sonata-senpai went out again. How do they still have energy after summer school? I'm so tired. I think I'm gonna get to bed early tonight.
Yes.
I have learned the meaning of Summer Festival. It seems like a very important event, or interesting event. I am looking forward to equipping my special armor known as a yukata. This will be a new experience for me. Reminder appointments. Kirijo-senpai and Sonata-senpai aren't around. So I don't think we can go to Tartarus tonight. I know we haven't been going very often because of summer school, but we don't have much of a choice in the matter. And then I can either walk Koromaru or hang out with Junpei. Although I'm gonna have to walk with Koromaru so I can get the fountain pen. Because at least then I can have the fountain pen for tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna stop the game for here. I'm gonna switch over to The Walking Dead, because this is kind of the point in the game where it just gets, like, extremely boring. I think the whole month of, like, August in this game is probably, like, the worst time period.